So on my way back from the land for a few hours, cleared out quite a bit more stuff, making that space as big as I possibly can, getting the land as ready as I can this fall for next spring. We're going to have stuff put down. We're going to have just so much more gardening space already than what we did this year. You don't think about this kind of stuff too much, but wearing your equipment, a lot of people will carry all the time, and they'll do a lot of their stuff carrying normal. They usually conceal carry or whatever. And when I go out, I usually bring a rifle or something, sling it over a tree while I'm doing stuff. Just have that much more mobility, easier to move around. You just don't really think about something bad did go down. You know, you want your stuff as close to you all the time as it is right now. But if stuff was bad enough where you would constantly have to have something on you to protect yourself at any given moment, it's different, you know, from when I was laying block. I didn't have a pistol on me all the time when we were doing stonework. When we were digging holes, I did not always have something, you know, attached to me at, you know, any given time. So what I've been trying to do is I'll carry a pack out or something. I'll have at least my pistol on me, extra mag or two, and a rifle to get out there. But even when you're walking out to the field or whatever, you're bringing a shovel too. You're bringing whatever else you're bringing out there that you're doing. So you get all your stuff out there, kind of set up a little spot where you'll be maneuvering through. A little cooler or something for drinks. Today it wasn't too bad. High right now is 48. It's 48 degrees right now. I just got done. I first got there, I think it was 36. But the digging was so much easier last week and this week than it has been all year with that dry, hard, where we plowed over to start getting that ground kind of tilled up and moved around. I'm doing right off to the side of that, and I'm kind of moving into that section, but I'm doing everything by hand. My mom came out with me today. Any of the stuff I'm shoveling off, she's digging through and taking the weeds out and stuff, and then we try laying a little bit more plastic and some stuff down and nothing will grow back. But right now I don't really have too much worries about anything kind of growing up. So getting everything ready for winter, getting everything ready for spring. So I'm trying to think ahead of time so that when I just roll in there in the spring, you know, till it up a little bit, I'm ready to start planting. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to get some fencing in this year. I don't know. I got some 100-foot rolls, and one of them's like a 200-foot roll or something like that, and one of them is maybe 6 foot, and one of them's 4 foot, maybe something like that. So some of that like 6 foot stuff, I'll probably try to dig around and put it into the ground, so you know the rabbits aren't going straight in there or whatever. So I'm going to try to get stuff like that set up best I can right now, so that next year you roll up, open the door, walk in, you know, till it all up, drop the seed, everything. But it is a lot different doing everything with your defensive tools on you. It's just one more thing slugging over your shoulder. It's one more thing on your hip, or plus the extra mags, plus, you know, we bring a medical kit out with us. Got a little bag that I can throw a trauma kit and first aid kit, because more than likely it's going to be a first aid something that ends up happening. I did end up getting a bit sick, but not sick in a flu or anything like that. From last weekend to this weekend, I'm actually back on a steroid and now on an antibiotic because I got like a secondary infection, because I don't even want to show you guys on video or pictures or nothing, but I got crazy rash. They were calling it like a contact demetius something, whatever it's called. So just a random rash of whatever. Well, the thing blew up on me. It started getting big fat lumps like the size of a 50-cent piece or something on me. Then they started breaking off, and it was going into little dots. I mean, I got some that even scabbed actually right there. You can see 2 of the dots. That's where it started coming in 2s. Now down my shoulder, the other day it started blistering out. I know I'm rambling on about everything, but it was just like the past week, and I didn't get as many videos out as I wanted to do, and there's so much stuff going on, and it's like, just, here's the first part of my Saturday right now. We got stuff going on all night this Saturday. So there's just one more thing slowing me down. Sometimes I get these steroids. I get so dehydrated. I can't barely keep talking. Really, I shouldn't be drinking Pepsi, but I just drank like 3 bottles of water. I can't stop drinking. I'm like dehydrated, and I'm going to the bathroom like every 30-45 minutes. I just can't stop. It's crazy how it just absorbs everything out of you. And so even while I'm out there shoveling, I'm like, potty break, need another water. When you think about that too, look how much you're taking in to do the work. And you think where people are like, oh, you need a gallon of water a day. Is that really true? I probably almost drank a gallon of fluids overall in the past 5 hours or so. And it's cool out. Imagine it being hot. I probably would have drank at least a gallon and a half or something like that. Or at least a gallon, not on steroids, should I say, something like that. But I got an antibiotic because of the blood infection and all this stuff. And, it could be a secondary infection or whatever. And we'll see how that goes. I should supposedly. And then they gave me a shot. Oh, baby. Oh, they gave me a shot. They whump in my shoulder. And they're like, you got to move that around for like 15, 20 minutes. It's in your muscle and needs to go around into your bloodstream. And I'm like, yeah. So of course, with getting a shot, I was like, is that? And what about? And I don't know. And they bring the paperwork in to show you the shot and whatever. So it was actually like a steroid shot kind of a thing. But first time I actually had a shot in a while. And I don't know. This weekend has already turned out to be pretty good for me because I accomplished something. I got double the space done as I did, or more, this Saturday than I did last Saturday. So, I made it. So there's a couple more rows that I could put in vegetables. And, we're just moving along. It takes a long time to get this kind of stuff done, especially doing it by hand. You just don't really think about it. Like, whoa, how much stuff would I really need? I know if I bugged out to that location, you do an hour every day without thinking, or maybe an hour 3 different times in a day or something like that, instead of just going and blasting it and going about my day for the rest of the day. I'm not there. You could get a lot more done if you were right there, especially, many hands make light work kind of a thing. If you had 10 people there doing an hour a day, you're getting 10 hours worth of stuff done. The stuff's going to go a lot quicker. You'd have a weed-free garden. I'm almost positive about that because everybody would be in that thing if there wasn't enough to do. I don't know, just a lot to think about. I could really use like an excavator over there. Oh man, just to help level stuff out and dig some of the holes where I'm trying to put some stuff. And yeah, it would be nice. There's an excavator right there, believe it or not. Like ride by, I'm like, I could really use an excavator. So there's an excavator. Hey, can I borrow that? No. Stuff costs too much, man. There's a raccoon, dead raccoon in the road. Yeah, so I'm out of ways off of my land too. So bug out thing is we're going to be taking a walk, probably me and at least Midwest Survivor, the Homestead Survivalist may end up, but he's still trying to wrap stuff up over at his place for the winter time. So and it's about it's a trail, kind of going about the distance, and this way here I don't have to go the actual way I'm going. I can get some video. We can show you. We'll be bringing packs and basically bugging out. Probably won't be bringing full-size rifles everybody will be carrying or whatever, but I won't be probably bringing a full-size rifle down through there because the one part of the trail starts down towards the city. We'll get dropped off down there, and it goes all the way through the woods. It's like it goes way past where we're getting off, and it's like a 28-mile run of what I'm going to end up doing, I think. And I don't know. That seemed like a good spot to cut it off, and I know some people that way, and it was like, maybe I could catch a ride back or something. So I'm trying to set that up next couple weeks. And what would you really bring to get you from there to there? I mean, excuse me. I know if we ended up doing this for a real life, well, I wouldn't be on that trail, obviously. It's not going to where I'm going. But it was just a decent spot. I know it would be a little bit different, and I'd probably try to bring a little more, hopefully. Wow, excuse me. Usually once or twice a day is all I even sneeze. That was a lot for me. Yeah, it would be different, obviously, but this is just, to show, like, what are you really going to need? What are you going to... I mean, I'm probably going to bring at least... Oh, boy. I should be good for a week now. Gee, sorry about that. I'm blowing my own ears out. I'll probably be bringing at least a bottle of water an hour, but walking's not too bad. So, you know, even if you think it's going to take you 10 hours to walk it, that's 10 bottles, and the water bottles are like, I do this without putting my thumb in the way. These ones are 16.9. So, yeah, every 10 bottles, I mean, you're adding pounds. Yeah, you're going to go through it on the way through, but, man, some of these colors are starting to come out on these trees now. It's getting cooler. There's some more reddish. There you go, whatever, yellow. I took a couple pictures while I was out on the land. I like to put them up in the community tab once in a while just to show, like, fall, and I don't know. It's just so nice out there. It's quiet. Where I live, I got airports and highways and everything's so close to me that when I get out there, I get a random truck that whips by or something. But other than that, it's so quiet, it's so relaxing. It's like my my calm time. Even if I pull the piece out and pop a few times, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just out there. It's quiet. I've been rambling too long. Thanks for wasting some time with me. Appreciate it. And get stuff wrapped up for the spring. Anything you do now is only going to benefit you. And with trying to put a little shed building or something, a little block building I might build, if I end up doing that, I'll show it on there. And I'll start pour footers, pour a little slab or whatever. And yeah, with doing all that, if I can get one in by the winter, that would be nice. But yeah, there's just a lot to do. I always feel like I'm behind, especially when I only get one day. Like this week, I might get 2 days out there, but I just feel like I'm not getting enough time. But it just takes time. I'm impatient. Thanks for watching. First time here. If you like what you saw and all this crazy rambling, maybe you got some piece of information or an idea of something, give me a sub, would you? And thumbs up on the video if you can. So have a good weekend. I'm always trying to do some prep. I got some more wood stuff to cut up today when I get back over towards the house, and it's just an ongoing thing. But an hour here, an hour there, it gets done. You get a bigger pile. Everything's great. Have a good weekend. We'll see you soon.